The slogan of Eterna is played by humans, scored by nature. So our idea was, let's make a new kind of video game. It'll be a scientific discovery game, but we're actually going to put experiments in the game itself. And we're going to challenge non-experts to design RNAs in their computers, but then we're actually going to make them on a weekly basis and give them back the data and say, hey, you messed up these 7 designs, but this one looks okay. What have you learned? That project is what's become Eterna. It was launched in January of 2011, and within 2 months, it developed a user base of 25,000 players.
Rhiju Das was a doctoral student in physics who had an SGF fellowship, and he's now an assistant professor here in the biochemistry department. The Stanford Graduate Fellowships in Science and Engineering program gives our most talented doctoral students 3 years of full funding. They can move across the university and work in any lab they want. There's no restrictions. They can choose faculty mentors and just pursue their most creative research ideas in an open environment.
For me, having my own funding in the Stanford Graduate Fellowship let me do whatever I wanted my first year here, which meant exploring theoretical physics. But then I actually walked over to this department where I now have a job. And I just knocked on people's doors and said, hey, do you work on RNA folding? Do you work on this ribosome? And by the end of my PhD career, I had basically worked with and written papers with probably 8 professors, working on all sorts of aspects, computational aspects, X-ray scattering, single molecule fluorescence approaches. I think this is acknowledged at all universities. Stanford has this incredible cross-disciplinary, no boundaries culture, and the SGF is an integral part of that. Okay? And I knew that coming in.
SGFs enable us to attract the very best doctoral students in the world. The SGF program is in its 15th year. Since the program began, we have 900 students who have earned their PhDs with SGF funding. These endowed fellowships leave a lasting legacy, preparing the brightest students of the next generation and for future generations.